Come on now, y'all. We gotta fix this man's plate, honey. Oh, yes. Let's go in with these hot, steamy red beans that we just made, honey. Full of the Holy Trinity. Make you want to say amen. Oh, yes. Let's fill the big portion of the plate with the beans, right? Because we've considered what it is that we're serving. And the beans definitely need to go there because this is a to-go plate. And he'll be taking this to work. So we're going to put the scoop of rice in the middle. Such a hard decision because we know our meat has gravy and we want just a tad bit of rice for that meat and gravy too. So maybe just a little bit on the side, honey. We don't want him to be lethargic, so we don't want to overdo the carbs. We'll see. But for now, we're definitely going to go in with this big, huge flat of butter turkey wing. Oh, yes, honey, we did a combo of butter chicken and butter turkey wings. So we're just going to prop them up both side by side, just like that. Make it look cute. Drizzle it with a little gravy. You know, you always want that drizzle. You always want that drizzle, and you want those beautiful fresh cut veggies to show, honey. You worked hard for that flavor and you want it to show. First, you want them to see the flavor and then you want them to taste it. Now we have our Mexican cornbread. I know it's a little extra, honey. You don't want to be extra all the time, but it's good to be extra some of the time. So we're going to take this big, nice chunk of Mexican cornbread and just kind of prop it to the side. We don't want it to soak up the beans, so we just going to lay it over to the side just a tad bit because we know a southern man won't mind his food touching. Tell me I'm wrong. Most southern men will either spoon and mix those things together, so we know we fine with it just like that. But let's take that drumstick and kind of stick a little bit of it down in the beans as well. This is saying, hey, all components of this dish marry and mesh well together, honey. It's okay if it touches. So we did add a little black pepper onto our rice, but we want to add a tad bit more color. And honey, these men ain't up for parsley, so let's just drizzle a little bit bean pot liquor on the top. You want the rice to still show through, but just put a little pot liquor on that thing, okay? Looking good, looking good. Now, I think I want to go in and remove this rice. See, you got to be really thoughtful about the way you put your man's plate together. I think I want to remove that rice because what's bothering me is that there aren't any greens on this plate, honey. And I didn't cook greens, but that's why it's so important to make good meals every day or every other day, because I had these good cabbage greens in the fridge, and now all I have to do is warm them up and take these cabbage greens and make that the other side dish. We don't want too much rice, honey. We want to always serve our man a balanced meal, so we must have a green element on every plate. Now, that's much better. If he must have some rice with his gravy on his butter chicken, we'll give him additional rice on the side if he asks for it. But for now, we want his meal to be well balanced. Beans, red beans with a mirepoix, also known as the Holy Trinity, butter chicken and butter turkey wings, Mexican cornbread, and cabbage greens. Bon appetit!